Hey, everybody, and welcome. My name is Meliss Jakubovic. In case you're new here to the podcast, Marketing Tips with Meliss podcast, or my live broadcast on our Facebook page at facebook.com/MelissMarketing. So thanks for being here. And today we're going to talk about the 5 components of Facebook marketing that is usually done incorrectly, which is important because if you are marketing your online business on Facebook, you want to really make sure that you're getting these strategies right. So the first thing is inconsistent posting. You need to be posting consistently on your page, because if you don't post, you are invisible. And the way that you grow your business is by being visible online. You're visible by posting on your page. You're visible by hopping into Facebook groups and posting on other people's posts. You're visible by putting yourself out there, getting in front of people so that they can see you and they know that you exist. And if you're invisible, you will stay that way. Just because you open your doors for business doesn't mean people are going to come and find you. There are thousands of people online and they're all trying to sell things or offer services and products, and the people that are successful are the ones that are putting themselves out there and saying, hey guys, here I am. You can see all the stuff I have to offer, so make sure that you are making yourself visible. People need to see that you're active. They need to be able to go to your Facebook page and scroll through a history of what's been going on on your wall, and make sure that you're an active business, that you're still open for business, and also to get a sense and a feel for what you stand for, how you operate. And they do that by scrolling through your Facebook feed. So if you're not putting yourself out there, you're not visible, and you're not posting, then they go to your page and they go, oh, there's nothing here for me to look at. Bye, I'll go somewhere else. So you want to make sure that you are posting consistently. When you're being dormant on Facebook, it means that less posts are going to show up from you in people's newsfeed. So you're actually hurting yourself by being silent for so long. So if you post frequently for a week and then you're silent for another 2 weeks, and then you post frequently again on that 4th week, those posts aren't going to be showing up in people's newsfeed as frequently as they would have had you been posting consistently throughout that whole time. That's part of the Facebook algorithm with the affinity. So you want to make sure that you are being consistent so that you are constantly being in people's newsfeeds and there's not just dormant Facebook going on and everything you post is falling on dead ears. There's nobody there to even read it because Facebook isn't pushing your post out to people's newsfeed. So it's only happening on your page, which means that the only people that are going to see it are the people who actually go to your page. When you're being consistent and you're posting, the people who are going to see it are people who are just scrolling through the newsfeed, and your page post will be there. So I recommend posting every single day, sometimes twice a day. It depends if you're doing a business page or a personal page, but make sure you're there. Make sure you're visible. Make sure people see you. Make sure people know that you exist, and post. If you don't do that already, if that's not something that is common knowledge to you, or you've been having trouble with that consistency, I highly recommend that you do it every day this week, and I challenge you to keep up with it. So good luck, and let me know how it goes. Come back in here and let me know. Also, number 2, boring content, like totally snore-worthy content. Okay, no one wants to see only the posts that you're selling. If you're selling like an MLM, you're a coach for some MLM or something, and you just post your product again and again, buy this, no one cares. Number 1, it's boring. Number 2, people are turned off by it. Number 3, you won't get engagements, and when you don't get engagements, the affinity will go down. People will not see your posts, and we're back to square one of not being visible. So make sure it's interesting content. Don't ever promote your business and just clutter the news feed. Maybe do the 20-80 rule. 80% of your posts are not about your business. 20% of your posts are. Now, that's if you're on your personal page. If you are running a business page, of course it's about business, but it doesn't have to be buy me, I sell this, I do this. It could be behind the scenes. It can be videos. It could be lives. You just want to mix it up, you know? So the problem is here that if you're too boring or you post in the same stuff again and again, you're going to lose followers. And when you lose followers, it's really hard to get them back, and usually you won't get them back. So if you want to keep them, you want to have variety. You want to have a strategy in place to keep things interesting. Some of the fan favorites include current events, things that are going on around town or in your industry. Free advice. People love valuable content. When you have valuable content, it's going to be shared more frequently. People are going to comment on it. People are going to take you as the authority in your industry, and it gains credibility. So you want to have lots of high value in your content. Maybe quotes, something that's motivational, photos, maybe behind the scenes or what you're doing today, or maybe a before and after, something like that. So you just want to mix it up and have a lot of variety. Number 3, too many words. So depending on what platform you're on, there is a different set of rules and regulations based on how many words you should post, what you should be writing about. For example, if you're on Instagram, you don't want a ton of words. You want more imagery. If you're on Facebook, stories work really well. You could have more words, but people have short attention spans. So don't write an enormous paragraph with no spaces in between. Maybe 1 or 2 sentences with spaces after that. So it's not like writing in your English class or whatever language you speak class, and we're like, write a nice paragraph and write another paragraph. That doesn't work on social media, especially not on Facebook. So make sure you're spacing things out nicely. Maybe add some emojis. Give the eye somewhere to look nicely. If you just see a giant paragraph, people aren't reading it. Believe me, they're not going to read anything. They have tiny, tiny short attention spans when they're scrolling through that news feed. And if it looks like a million words, no one's reading it. They just scroll right on through. So you want to keep it short and sweet and attention grabbing. And you can save that long copy for your Facebook ads where you're explaining a story, or you can save it once in a while when you're explaining something that happened to you, or for blog posts or something like that, blog articles. And you should be writing blogs. If you do not already do that, get on it. And you could even have ghostwriters if it's something that's not your strong suit. You can hire that out and delegate that out so that you don't have to stay on top of every little intricate part of your business online, but it is happening for you so that you are being visible. So get on that if you haven't done that yet. Number 4 is not having a strategy, folks. That is super important. The successful business owners online are the ones that have systems and strategies in place. So an effective social media strategy, what it can do is basically accelerate your growth because you have a plan and a strategy, and you're just working that strategy again and again and again and again. And so your growth is going to exponentially grow. You're going to head in the right direction. So you want to make sure that you have a strategy in place. Without a strategy or without a plan, you are spending a lot of time and a lot of effort trying to put the pieces together, and you're wasting time. That's what you're doing. You're wasting time. So your business doesn't grow because you're sitting around thinking, what should I do? How should I do this? What's next? Oh, this person's doing really good. Oh, let me look and see what this person's doing. Yeah, maybe I should do that. I don't really know. You're wasting tons of time. Build a strategy and implement it and follow it. You also don't want to post and then run. Do you know those post and runs? I post something, hey, buy this right now, and then you're gone. No, it's a social site, social media. So you want to have a back and forth with your prospects, your customers, your fans, your subscribers, your lifers, your avatars. So you want to pop back in. You want to answer questions. You want to be engaging. You want to respond to every single comment that you get, even if it's on a live from 2 years ago. And that happens to me all the time. People come in, they scroll my page, they go, oh, I want to watch this live. Pick a random live from 2 years ago. They listen, they have questions, they post below. It's 2 years ago that I left it, but it's new content to them. I go back in and I message them, or I comment below their question, because that is how you build rapport. That is how you build trust. That is how you help all of your prospects. If you ignore them, why would they work with you? Why do they want to have anything to do with you? If you speak to them, now we're building trust. Now we're building a relationship. This is how social media works. It's social. So don't just post and run. And you definitely want to be investing in Facebook advertising, okay? It is super important as a business owner to have a marketing budget. If you are an online business, or you're a brick and mortar store and you're going online and you're doing an online portion to your business, this is how online business works, folks. You need to invest in Facebook marketing or any type of online marketing. But I will say that Facebook is still the easiest. Facebook is still the most cost effective, and it's the best way to reach your your customers. It's the best way to reach your target market. Thanks for hopping on, guys. Facebook advertising over any of the other platforms is the fastest and most cost-effective way to reach your ideal target market before they're in the buying stage. So you can build a rapport, you can create that trust, you can build and give them tons of value with Facebook ads. So make sure that if you have an online business of any kind, or you're doing any online business stuff, even if you have a brick and mortar business, that you have a marketing budget. It is crucial because your business grows as you bring more and more people into your social media world. And if you don't have people coming to your social media world, you're not visible, people aren't going to be purchasing from you. So make sure that you have that. And if you have any questions specifically about Facebook advertising, that is what we do here at Meliss Marketing. Reach out. I'd be happy to help you and discuss. And the last thing is lack of professionalism. When you're running a business, that is your business card. That is your first impression to the world. That is how people will decide whether or not they want to continue following you, whether or not they want to work with you, whether or not they can trust what you're saying and the value that they're giving them. So you want to make sure that you're being extremely professional. So if you don't take your business seriously, nobody else will. If you want others to take your business seriously, you need to take it equally as seriously, or not, maybe even more seriously than people who are prospects. They're looking around on social media to see if you can help them. Take your business seriously so that they will come to you and reach out to you. You want to complete your profiles. You want to optimize your page, answer every single question on that platform. And you definitely want to use professional images. That is like total key. I say that inside of my Social Marketing Academy, which is my online learning platform to learn how to grow your business online. socialmarketingacademy.org. If you're interested, we're offering a $1 trial right now for 7 days. One of the first things I tell you that you need to do, professional pictures. That is going to set you apart. So that is really literally step one. If you want to start an online business, first thing I say to do, get professional pictures, because you need to have a professional online presence in order to be taken seriously and seen as an authority in your industry. You need to act like a business owner, not like I'm just doing a hobby thing and yeah, you may want to talk to me and you may want me to help you. No, grow your business. And you grow it by being extremely professional. Act like you have a business, because you do. So I hope these helped you, these 5 different things, 5 components of Facebook marketing that people are usually doing wrong. If you have any questions, post them in the comments below. You know I'll pop back in later and respond. And check out the special deal I'm offering in the Social Marketing Academy. It's $1 to try for 7 days. $1, guys. That is 100 pennies. You can find it in your couch pocket, and you get access to all of my courses in the Academy about building your online business. We talk about list building, we talk about funnel building, we talk about Facebook ads, we talk about lead magnets, we talk about content creation. All of these things are inside of the Academy and more, and you have access to all the things that come out. We have new courses coming out every 6 weeks, so go check it out at socialmarketingacademy.org, and we will talk soon. Bye-bye.